this day and age, you can pretty much start a business within 24 hours. Take a marketing agency, for example. All you have to do is wake up one day, take a mini course, and say, hey guys, I have an email marketing agency, and poof, you're an agency owner. Yes, it's that easy to start a business in this day and age, but the question is, how can you surpass $100,000 per month while living a fruitful life? I mean, let's be honest, you don't want to be that guy that makes $100K per month, but is working 16 to 18 hours a day, doing repetitive tasks nonstop. No way. What you actually want to do is put yourself in a position where you have amazing team members around you while you're working on the business and not in the business. Whenever starting a business, there are a few things you should consider. One of which is, what are your goals with the business? It could be a monthly revenue goal, or it could be to change the world. But for this video, let's stick to monthly revenue because this video is about making $100,000 per month. Many of you watching, like myself, hit that $10,000 per month mark within just a few months of starting your business, but hit a major roadblock when scaling past this because you might need to hire a second version of yourself. Yes, hiring someone just like you would be ideal, but it's not realistic. Believe me, I tried. So whether you're just starting out or at that $10,000 per month mark and you want to scale, you have to identify a clear vision and systems for your business. To simplify it, your ability to scale is defined by this graph right here. It's how many customers you can get versus the quality of service you can provide each customer. And if your quality of service stays consistent while you acquire more customers, that means you probably have a sustainable business model and a massive company valuation. This is why industries such as SaaS and e-commerce are so sought after by venture capitalists. I'll speak more about these later, but for now, let's talk about solutions to your problem. The solution to the 10K per month roadblock is being able to build systems within your business, but not only that, you have to automate processes that require little to no human touch to avoid any human errors. You can do this through a few ways. One way is using AI such as ChatGPT or Agent GPT, which is a great way to replace VAs in your company. In order to build a scalable business, you have to rely on systems and not people. An example of this is agency business models. Now, I'm not saying that agencies can't do hundreds of thousands or $1 million months. What I am saying is that you should carefully choose your pricing structure. Now, hear me out. Remember when I mentioned you can't clone yourself? Well, in that case, you have to find a pricing structure that grows with the quality of work you provide. So let's say you're an agency that offers email marketing, for example. You need to make sure you're consistently hiring the best of the best designers and copywriters to sustain the amount of clients you're getting. So instead of charging a base retainer such as $3,000 a month, you can charge a smaller retainer plus a percentage of performance. Ideally, you'd want to have each of your clients bringing over $10,000 per month to your agency. So let's do the math. If you had 10 clients at $3,000 per month, you'd be making $30,000 per month. Not bad, but if you want to make $300,000 per month, you would need 100 clients. So in order to scale, it would be very hard hiring the best designers, copywriters, and other team members. However, if you charged a performance-based model and had 10 clients and an average of $10,000 per month, you would be making $100,000 per month with the same amount of people in your company. This results in less stress and much higher profit. So with this model, you'll have less bottlenecks in your day-to-day operations and be able to scale with ease. Now, I know this sounds like a theory to you right now, but trust me, I did this and continue to do it to this day for all my businesses. So it's time to stop cash grabbing and build a sustainable business through performance-based retainers. So let's move on, but before I do, I just want to clarify that I'm not saying anything's wrong about the agency model. I'm just using it as an example because it's one of the most popular businesses to start today. Now, let's use the graph I spoke about earlier and identify which business models are easier to scale. Let's start with e-commerce dropshipping. We have our two variables, our customer acquisition and the quality of service. With dropshipping, your customer acquisition model is dependent on your ability to market with platforms such as Facebook or TikTok. All you have to do is make sure you can acquire customers below your break-even point on the product cost and delivery, and then you could scale. As a bonus, there are billions of people on Facebook you can market to, so it's no wonder you can make millions of dollars per month very quickly. And what's great is that the quality of service is relatively the same for all customers because you outsource all of the fulfillment work to manufacturers and shipping companies in China that have been optimizing their systems for years. So to summarize, the quality of service on our graph relatively stays the same no matter how many customers we acquire. Another example is SaaS. For this example, let's just say the SaaS acquisition model can be similar to the e-commerce dropshipping model. On the other hand, let's talk about the quality of service. So the quality of service is much higher because customers get instant access and in some cases, live chat support. This creates a better customer experience and more sustainable business because customers will continue to use the platform as long as your backend works very well. And for a third example, let's take a Discord community. So similar to SaaS and e-commerce, the acquisition model can be the same, but what's great about Discord is you get instant access to the product, so you can infinitely scale as well, as long as the product is very solid. The point of these examples is to show you that you shouldn't just focus on customer acquisition, but you have to make your quality of service as optimal as possible. So now that you have this insight, your job is to take it and apply it to your own business. You shouldn't get discouraged that your business model is not scalable. Instead, you should ask these questions right here. Number one, should I restructure my pricing? How can I automate my processes? And where am I wasting the most time? Once these questions are answered, you should make a plan on how you can scale and visually plot it on your customer acquisition versus quality of service graph. I promise you'll thank me later. And before I end out this video, if you want to exponentially grow your business with the infinite ecosystem method, click the link at the top of the description for my step-by-step free course. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.